Hello, everybody. Let's try this again. I do apologize. The last video had to be abruptly taken down as it was interrupted with some technical errors. So we are back here now. So let's try this again. Once again, this is Tabletop Junkie, bringing you a Tabletop Junkies portfolio on lore regarding werewolves and the world on fire, an original content game that I created in 2017 and is still ongoing to today. So, jumping right into this, we're going to start talking about the werewolves' history of where they came from and where they are currently in today's time and modern day. In the early 700s, the secret scrolls talk about wolves that hunt monsters. The fact is that werewolves exist, but the first werewolves were lupins. And these facts were not discovered until a much later time. Lupins are cursed humans, and they were cursed by mages. Mages have set goals for these cursed humans to achieve to end their curse. For an example, 1 million humans must be saved or 1 million good deeds must be done. These examples are not actual examples, as that is hard to determine what kind of goal a mage would give. Fact, lupins are cursed humans by mages until they achieve their goal that the mage orders. Myth. No example can be used as the examples were not written in any known text. Fact. Lupins cannot make lupins, only mages or magic with the correct spell can. And another fact. The spell has been lost some time ago, but no definite time frame of where, when, and has not been discovered in modern day. The lupin curse that mages used on humans to curse them did not just curse them, but curse their family, both born and unborn, even throughout the centuries. Which means a 15th generation lupin has an ancestor that is cursed. They too are cursed because blood is bound by blood. They are cursed until the goal that was set before their ancestor is achieved. Lupins are said to have been savage beasts for many centuries. However, this is not true. A lupin is forced to change when something sparks their mental status, such as anger, belief, or stressing situation. Lupins are not forced to change on a full moon, as the full moon has nothing to do with their curse. Unless willed by a mage more specifically. However, that is a loophole that we cannot even begin to discover. Any lupins that felt that they were forced to change by a full moon is a belief, which is also a trigger, and that is why they change on a full moon specifically. Lupins in time felt their anger forced them to change. This is factual, as it is a mental state and a trigger of the change. Lupins have been known to change due to feeling worried, scared, or stress, as this too is also a trigger and a defense mechanism. Lupins are only forced to change by those triggers or by choice. The triggers can be controlled by sheer mental discipline or willpower. Lupins throughout the ages were the only form of werewolves that existed according to the text from the early 700s, or slightly before. In the late 1500s, it was reported that there was a new breed of werewolf. These werewolves are generic werewolves that are common later on in history, and the most commonly known. These are known as lycanthropes. The lycanthropes were commonly known as diseased werewolves. Reason is they are able to infect others with a disease or virus called lycanthropy. The origins of the disease is unknown and no evidence of what the cataclysm was that started it. A human infected with lycanthropy will change into a werewolf on the next full moon. When lycanthrope is when a lycanthrope is forced to change on a full moon, their abilities are greater enhanced. The full moon enhances their abilities as their abilities are enhanced in their wolf form. Lycanthropes have a more savage nature than their ancestral lupins. Lupins and lycanthropes are connected, but the connection is not known. Lupins are cursed werewolves. Lycans are diseased werewolves. It is a common practice among mages and alchemists to brew potions with effects of spells. Alchemists derive from it, while mages prefer casting. In the modern day 2012 to present, lupins have operated in large packs made up of their families. It cannot be disclosed completely what they do, but most act in gangs against all supernatural creatures, including lycanthropy wolves. In modern day 2012 to present, werewolves have operated in packs that are similar to them, those with the lycanthropy. They tend to stay in areas that have diverted from the public for the safety of humans. Their hunting grounds have been gated off, as that when they are forced to change during a full moon, they cannot control who they attack. So they operate within a controlled environment. That is it for now. That is the history of werewolves, of where they came from and where they are in present day. This lore is not fully complete, as it is continuously growing, and once more lore is released, I will release more of it. Before we leave here today, I do have to give thanks to Jace Fox. He did see my last video before I abruptly had to quit it because of some technical issues, but I would like to thank him for dropping by. He sent me some good vibes, as well as Sparta Chris. I do want to sit here and take a moment to have the link for Jace Fox Studio, or 540 Studios, excuse me, run by Jace Fox. The link is right here, as well as it will be in my description. And here I am to promote him, as well as he does help me out with my videos. And as well as Mr. Sparta Chris, one of my partners. I'm one of his partners on his channel, actually, but they do make sometimes guest appearances on my channel as well. But Mr. Sparta Chris, here is his link right here for 540 Echo. So please go like and subscribe to both of them. As well as I do want to promote Mr. Toby here. He does come on quite often, and he is always trying to be here. He did send me an apology for not being on one of my streams one time, and I told him not to worry about it. So he's a good guy. And of course, the Esoteric Order of Nerdity, also known as the Witch King. Here's his link right here. Please go like and subscribe his channel, as well, as he is one of my co-hosts, and he does have some new good content that just recently came out in the last couple days. So please go like and subscribe. And if you like what you see here, please like my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, as I do have more content coming out. That is it for now, everybody. I would like to wish everyone a good and happy Monday, and stay cool.